Afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another series of Foodpreneur webinar. While we are waiting for everyone, I would really request everyone to put down their names, their restaurant names, which city they come from, and for everyone who's been to our webinars, you know the drill. Please be active on the chat box, and why don't you introduce yourself? Hi, Avinash. I would love for everyone to start putting their names, their restaurant names, or which city they come from. While everyone does that, I would also request Kabir to come join us.
Hi, Shivangi, I'm right here.
Hi, Kabir. Once again, I'm going to add a spotlight to you as well.
Okay, thank you. Can you not find me? Should I just
I found, I
write in the
added you.
chat and you'll be able to find?
Yeah, I added you.
Good.
We have people
Okay.
from Chennai, Kolkata, Mohali. Hello, everyone. I am so happy that all of you are here on a Monday afternoon. Hi, Kabir. How are you?
Hello. Why is my camera flipped for me? It looks like it's flipped.
No, it's normal for us.
Okay, good, great, fantastic.
We are just
Good
waiting
morning. How are you doing?
for people. I am good. How are you? A lot of people from across
I'm great.
India are here. So that's amazing. Thank you, everyone, for those who have introduced yourselves. For others who haven't, please do introduce. So Kabir also knows who is everyone here.
Hello, everyone. I have something to tell you guys. By default, every time that I have done a webinar with Petpooja, I for some reason fall ill. Every time. Every time. So, which is why hot water can't do anything.
Kabir, I'm sure अभी सबसे बात करके you will be very okay. You will become A1.
No, I'm perfect. That is no problem at all.
I think with this, Kabir will start our webinar because we want our Q&A to be extremely nice and long so that nobody gets missed out. So with this, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another webinar from the Foodpreneur series by Petpooja. I'm your host, Shivani, and today we are conducting another webinar on the festival season. So in today's webinar, we have a restaurator, and a lot of you know who Kabir is. Kabir is a third generation entrepreneur who runs multiple restaurants, which I'm sure a lot of you know, which are Nizam's, Kachi Road, Turkey Project, and Idli Nama, which you would be seeing on his Instagram very regularly at this moment. Today, Kabir is here to talk about all the things that he is doing with his restaurant to get it festival ready and what you should do with your restaurant to make it absolutely ready for the next 3 months. With this, I am going to give the stage to Kabir with one question to start with. Kabir, three things that people are going to learn from today's webinar for sure. It can be multiple, but आपके लिए आप क्या बोलेंगे?
ये ऐसे on the spot कौन पकड़ता है यार? um, Three things. Well, okay. So the thing is, I chose this topic because I thought that people are just this is the time that people are just going to get ready for their restaurants. And a couple of years ago, I realized something. Like my father runs Nizam's Kati Kebab since a very long time, and every year he used to change things. Like I remember this one time when my dad and my mom were having an argument where my mom was saying, "Why are you getting the restaurant painted again? You just got it painted." And my dad would be like, "No, it's very important. You don't understand why I need to get it painted." and he would do it like 2 3 times a year. And back then we didn't really understand it, but now what I understood is that all a restaurant was, all for him a restaurant was a place to make people happy. So it was his responsibility to make sure at all times that his restaurant was clean, that his restaurant was looking new, it was nice. So I think what you will learn today is, the first thing is the importance of of how much a difference small tiny things can make. Small tiny things like just a paint job, and I will talk about with experiences. So the first thing is that how very inexpensive, very cheap things that you can do can completely turn around the way people feel inside your restaurant. One. Two, the true psychology of, I won't just tell you people, हाँ यार please नए product introduce कर लो, चीजें नई नई चीजें कर लो, discount दे दो. I truly explain the psychology why these things work, and with examples for me. So two is that it will sort of make you believe more in the things that I say. In these days इंटरनेट पे बहुत सारी उल्टी पुल्टी चीजें मिलती हैं, लोग कुछ भी बोल रहे हैं, that you can receive advice for almost anything. So I think what I will tell the second thing that you will learn is that I will tell you things with proof, with with proper proof, and you'll be like, हाँ यार ये तो मतलब you will be convinced yourself. And the third thing is, I think, the true importance of guest experience. Honestly, this webinar is very simple. The presentation that I've sent today, my presentations are usually like 12 pages long. This one is just 6 7 pages long, with thank you page being included. So it is only because it is more like a reminder. This webinar is going to be more like a reminder of what you should be doing, and hope you are not forgetting it, because this industry, when we are working in this industry, what happens at times is कि यार हम थक जाते हैं, and people get they get disheartened अगर सेल अच्छी नहीं हो रही होती है, and we sort of move away from what a restaurant is at its core. So this will be a reminder to you of what you should be doing during this time, what the bigger brands are doing, and yeah, and it'll probably help you a lot. And if you follow the things in what we're doing, I can almost promise you a 15 to 20% sale growth in the next 3 months of
That's amazing. That's really amazing. So, everyone, I hope you understood three things that he is going to be giving away today. That's brilliant. And with this, before we start the webinar, those who are new to the webinar series, the protocol of the webinar is the speaker, that is Kabir for today, is going to be taking the stage for 20 minutes, roughly 20 30 minutes, to explain what his understanding and his PPT is. And then we open the round for Q&A. Q&A is very simple. आपको chat में आपके questions डालने हैं, and I'll be taking those questions up, or Kabir will be taking those questions up, and we will answer you. So be very active. Don't worry, आपको बीच में भी अगर कोई question आ रही है, you can just put it. We will definitely take it forward. With this, Kabir, I'm going to give the stage to you. Do you want me to share the PPT, or you'll be sharing the PPT?
No, no, I'll take it. Don't you worry. I will share my screen in a second. But before that, can you please help me in the chat box? People, English or Hindi? जल्दी जल्दी से एक बार please बता दीजिए. Does English work for you, or does Hindi work for you? Okay. Just give me a second.
I think a majority is for Hindi or both at this point.
Both. Got it. English. Got it. Guys, also just once again, can you hear me fine? Because I can hear Shivangi, your voice is coming a little bit broken. So I don't know if that is you or that is me. Can anyone hear me properly? That's all I need to know.
We can hear you, बस बीच में थोड़ा बहुत lag हो रहा है. But it's coming perfect.
Okay. Just give me a second. It's clear. Okay. We're okay. I think Shivangi, तुम्हारा इंटरनेट खराब हो गया है.
Don't
देखो
laugh.
मेरी तो आवाज सबको आ रही है. पेट पूजा के ऑफिस में इंटरनेट नहीं चल रहा, ठीक है ना? अभी आप देखो.
You guys can help me out. Please tell me you can hear me too.
Okay. Asta, can you just get me the chat here? I want to see the chat as well, so I can keep a tab of the questions. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just looking everything up. Just give me 1 minute and I'll just begin.
Kabir, I'm truly very excited for the Q&A. I think with your webinar, I'm always very excited for the Q&A. क्या questions आते हैं?
Yeah, so that's the way. That is what I'm doing here. Just give me a second. I actually want Canva for the win. Yes, always
For
Canva for
sure.
everything. Sab kuch. Just give me, before we just,
Kabir, I can't hear you for some reason. Can everyone hear Kabir? Kabir, we can't hear you. No, can't hear. We can, yeah. Sorry for this, everyone. Just give us a minute.
I can't believe मेरे
Yes,
internet में
yes,
problem है
yes.
यार.
Now we can hear you.
Just give me a second. Don't worry. We'll solve this in a second. Sign on this also, please. Can you hear me properly now?
Perfect.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I was saying that a couple of days ago I was talking to someone, and someone was telling me, अरे सर कैसे ये डिजाइनर्स इतना ज्यादा चार्ज करते हैं, तो हम कैसे कैसे ये कैसे डिजाइन करवाएं पोस्टर वोस्टर. मैंने कहा सर कैनवा पे करो यार. तो इज लाइक कि आप कहाँ पे करते हो. मैंने कहा मैं तो कैनवा पे ही करता हूँ. Everything, we have 8 restaurants, across 8 restaurants everything gets designed on Canva. So anyone who says na ki Canva pe nahi ho sakta hai or nothing can happen on Canva, please, you are fooling yourself. You're just not good enough at it. Canva is the best for everything. I have paid that pro membership, and I think all my and Canva पे काम करना सीखो. कुछ भी चाहिए होता है immediately Canva पे बनाओ, खत्म करो कहानी. So I
So
love Canva.
same. So true. Kabir, I'm going to give the stage to you now. And
So,
if
Shivani, can you do me a favor? Can you
yeah,
do me a favor? I am going to stop sharing. ठीक है ना, because अगर मेरा इंटरनेट ढंग तरीके से नहीं चल रहा है, can you please share the PPT, because I
absolutely.
want to keep an eye on the chat window. I want to keep
Absolutely.
talking to people.
Just give me a second. I'll share my PPT.
Yeah.
Can you guys see it?
रुक जाओ एक सेकंड, आने दो उसको. पीछे कर दो, पीछे पीछे पीछे. तो
Okay, can everyone see my screen? Khali, can you give me a thumbs up in the chat? Perfect.
Okay, brilliant. Now I have both screens set. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Please, everyone, say thank you to Asta. Asta is right here working with me. She's the one who's setting everything on. You can only see me, but she's in the background getting everything arranged. She now has made sure that I have an iPad on the right hand side with with everything. So yeah, people are saying thank you to you, Asta.
कबीर वापस आवाज चली गई है.
And I need you to understand something. आज से 3 साढ़े 3 साल पहले my restaurant was not making money. Okay, it was not making money, and I would always chat with my father saying कि यार पापा ऐसे काम नहीं चल रहा है. लोग बोले जा रहे हैं कि ओ वाओ फेस्टिव सीजन आ रहा है, ये इतनी बड़ी सेल होने वाली है, दिवाली पे ऐसी सेल होगी, इस पे ऐसी सेल होगी, और मेरी तो हो ही नहीं रही है. मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, एंड दैट इज व्हेन he sort of made me realize the shift that happens in the Indian minds when this festive season comes in. ठीक है ना. ये जो माहौल है इसको आप बहुत छोटा समझोगे, बट इफ यू जस्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड कि भाई यहाँ पे एग्जैक्टली हो क्या रहा है इंडिया में, यू विल बी एबल टू टेक फार मोर एडवांटेज ऑफ इट. मेरे जितने भी लोग हैं जो रेस्टोरेंट्स नहीं चलाते हैं, आपको भी पता होगा यार, कोई अगर साड़ी की दुकान है या फिर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स की दुकान है या फिर कोई ट्रेडिंग कर रहा है या फिर इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट कर रहा है या फिर टूरिज्म का बिजनेस है, इस टाइम पर उनका धंधा ऑलमोस्ट 1.5 2x होने लगता है। वो मिलना बंद कर देते हैं कि नहीं यार मैं नहीं आ सकता, बहुत काम है, बिकॉज देर इज अ मेजर शिफ्ट इन मेंटालिटी एंड थॉट प्रोसेस when these October, November, December months come in. Shivangi, Jara, please, if you could just change to the next slide. Before anything, simple funda है कि पहले ideology समझ लो, psychology समझ लो, why this is happening. I have this situation where I call it the October, November, December syndrome. Boss, ये आना चालू when this month comes in, you will realize even the largest of companies. I don't know if you guys have seen, even the largest of companies like Flipkart and Amazon have their sales at this time. भाई देखो वो तो इतनी भयंकर funded companies है. Why are they doing it at this time and not any other time? It is because they are very clearly have done enough market research to understand that at this point people are going crazy. This is the time when people will definitely buy. This is the time people are most sensitive and you can actually get them to agree to anything. And believe it or not, it is very, very true, because just yesterday I also fell for this big billion days and this thing, and I bought myself a brand new TV. So it works. That is all that I'm trying to tell you. This October, November, December syndrome is something that you have to understand. The second thing is you have to understand is that in India, it is a religion approved spending. बॉस धनतेरस आने वाला है, दिवाली आने वाला है, इनने पहले ही बोल दिया कि बॉस अच्छी बात है, आप धार्मिक हो गए अगर आप सोना चांदी खरीदोगे इस टाइम पे. सो इट इज इट someone said, oh okay, someone just said hi, so I got distracted. It is religion approved spending, which basically means that in at this point of time people are fully equipped to make sure कि बस अभी तो पैसा खर्चना अच्छी बात है. Festivities are on, the air is cooler. I don't know if you understand, मतलब a lot. When I was writing this point, I was telling Astha कि यार ये point मेरे को लगता है बहुत ही ऐसे लोग बोलेंगे कि क्या ही लिख दिया, क्या मतलब air is cooler का क्या मतलब है, but it makes sense because people are, when it comes to restaurants, this makes a very big difference because लोग का और बाहर जाने का मन करता है. People are more throughout the country. Of course, towards the north, the winter will be more. Towards the south, the air will just become cooler. But it is the only thing is people will want to go out more. These are the times when you can truly make some money. Point being, it is just easier to sell. That's it. That is the simple psychology behind this time. So the only reason I put this slide, मैंने सिर्फ ये slide सिर्फ इस reason के लिए डाला because मैं आपको convince करना चाहता था कि ये जो चीजें हम आगे discuss करने वाले, इनसे फर्क पड़ता है. और मैं बहुत सारे लोगों के साथ आपसे बात करता हूँ, entrepreneurial sessions लेता हूँ, फिर उसके बाद लोग यही बोलते हैं कि क्या ही सर, क्यों ही करूं, मैंने ये किया था नहीं चला, मैंने वो भी किया था नहीं चला. तो बहुत सारे लोगों का मन मर जाता है. पीपल लाइक यार मुझे करना ही नहीं है. बट दैट इज व्हाई आई पुट दिस स्लाइड, बिकॉज आई वांट यू टू अंडरस्टैंड इट मेक्स अ डिफरेंस. देयर इज अ चेंज इन साइकोलॉजी, देयर इज अ मूड इन द एयर व्हिच इज लाइक हाँ हमें बाहर जाना है, हाँ हमें खरीदना है. सो if you try to help people towards those things, if you make it more suitable for people to go out, people will truly go out. Yes, that's the first slide. Everyone understood? Shivangi, if you could just move on to the next one. Please जरा chat box में बता देना if you guys understood, समझ में आया? Okay, good. One person said yeah. The first and the most important one is, thank you very much guys, you understood, great. The first and the most important one is new product launches. You see, at this point of time, anything new that you release, keeping the seasonality in mind, keeping who you are as a restaurant, would do well. I'll get in a little bit more detail about what I'm on the last slide. I put in some things about what I'm truly doing for my restaurant. But if you, let's say if you're a South Indian restaurant, okay, if you're a South Indian restaurant and you start filter coffee, or if you are a continental restaurant and you start hot soups, they are going to start selling. They are going to be far more attractive to the public than anything else. Up till 2.5 years ago, for my continental restaurant called the Turkey Project, we did not even have soups. Soups menu पर ही नहीं थे. But as soon as October, like mid-October, November started coming in, people started asking for soups. They just started saying कि soup hai. And then that's when it struck me, oh shit. So we started 2 new soups at that time, and they started selling every single day, multiple times on tables. People would just immediately be like, oh soup है, पहले ये तो मंगवा ही लेते हैं. सूप, no matter what restaurant you are, 160 से 320 रुपए के बीच में बेचोगे, 25 से 50 रुपए के बीच में उसकी कॉस्टिंग आती है, it is something that you definitely should give in. It is going to make money for you. So the only thing that you have got to keep in mind is that the seasonality is important. Second is research. Please understand that अगर आप कुछ भी ऐसे शुरू कर दोगे ना, एक सेकंड, मेरा चैट बॉक्स गायब हो गया. हाँ, अगर आप कुछ भी ऐसे शुरू कर दोगे, इफ यू गेट टू पॉइंट कि हाँ यार, जस्ट बिकॉज कबीर कह रहे हैं या फिर ऐसे बोलना चाहिए न्यू प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च होना चाहिए तो कुछ भी शुरू कर दो, तो इट इज नॉट गुड. यू हैव टू पुट इन दैट रिसर्च, यू हैव टू पुट इन दैट एफर्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड कि आपका क्लाइंट कौन है. जैसे अगर आप एक मिठाई की दुकान हो, ठीक है ना, अगर आप एक मिठाई की दुकान हो और आप एक छोटे से मोहल्ले में हो, ठीक है ना, तो आपको पता है ना, आपको पता होना चाहिए कि आपके आसपास के लोग क्या है. आपके आसपास के लोग चीजें ढूंढने वाले हैं, आपके आसपास के लोग चीजें ढूंढने वाले हैं गिफ्ट करने के लिए. सो यू मेकिंग पैकेजेस इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू. अब वो आप सिर्फ पैकेज बनाकर अपने रेस्टोरेंट में डाल दो और बोलो कि अब ये बिकना चाहिए, वो नहीं बिकने वाला है. विच इज वाई द थर्ड पॉइंट इज, डू नॉट एक्सपेक्ट रिजल्ट्स विदाउट एफर्ट. You will truly have to put effort towards introducing new things, towards keeping in mind कि यार नई चीजें क्या है मार्केट में, लोगों को क्या पसंद आ रही है, थोड़ा ट्राई एंड एरर करना पड़ेगा. Maybe there will be time that things will run, maybe there will be things that will not run, but you have to truly put in the effort to understand what you are as a cuisine, what is your USP, what are people thinking of you, and you have to put in the effort to understand your customer. Once you do that and introduce new products, then it will make some sense. If लोग बहुत बार ऐसे करते हैं कि सर आपने कहा था डिस्काउंट डाल दो, मैंने व्हाट अबाउट अ मुगलाई रेस्टोरेंट, व्हाट शुड दे डू? फॉर अ मुगलाई रेस्टोरेंट, सूप्स तो डेफिनेटली इंडियन सूप्स डाल दो, शोरबाज डाल दो. आप और ओके, मैंने सोचा था कि मैं ये बोलूंगा नहीं क्योंकि मेरे डैड को बहुत पसंद है और उनका अगर लोगों ने इसका और ये नाम चोरी करने लगे तो उनको बहुत बुरा लगेगा, बट आई थिंक आई शुड से इट. माय डैड एट निजाम्स काठी के बाद स्टार्टेड सेलिंग समथिंग कॉल्ड गुड़ की चाय. ओके, विच इज नथिंग बट चाय मेड फ्रॉम गुड़. ठीक है ना, हम तो काठी रोल बेचते हैं बॉस, यहाँ पे आके चाय क्यों पिएगा? एडवाइस फॉर कैफेज, आई जस्ट गेट टू इट इन अ सेकंड. यहाँ पे आके लोग चाय क्यों पिएंगे? बट पीने लगे. पीपल, डैड स्टार्टेड सेलिंग सो मच टी, almost like it was crazy. People started coming in just specially for the gud ki chai. So if you understand what it was, कि अगर वो सपोज करो अगर मेरे डैड ये वेबिनार देख रहे होते, ठीक है ना, और शायद से वो देख भी रहे होंगे, बट अगर वो ये वेबिनार देख रहे होते और वो सोचते कि हाँ यार कबीर ने बोला कि नई चीज शुरू करनी है, तो एक काम करते, मेरा मुगलाई रेस्टोरेंट है, मैं चाय डाल देता हूँ, और वो चाय डाल देते, शायद से नहीं बिकती इतनी. The thing is that he put in the effort to understand that I have to make something different. If I just put chai on the menu, people will not understand. If you could keep the conversation in English, it would be great. Okay, yes, I'll keep switching. What I'm trying to say is that if you don't put in the effort to improve your product, if you just think yeah the winter is coming, हाँ सर्दियाँ आने वाली है और मैं चाय डाल देता हूँ मेन्यू पे, तो नहीं चलने वाला है. You again, it is comes back to that USP thing, right? You have to put in effort to create something which will separate you from everyone else. He did good ki chai, and it worked. It truly did work. Him and I had an argument once where he said कि यार कबीर मेरे को sandwiches डालने शुरू करने. मैंने कहा पापा, why would you want to put sandwiches in a kathi roll restaurant? Please don't do this. Please don't do this. But he was like, no. Just trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me. And he started these sandwiches and they started selling. What I didn't understand is that he understood the customer better. He understood that people at that time would come for these small meetings. People would just meet in between. And in the afternoon, between 4 and 6, he started selling a lot of those things. So if you are going to introduce a new product, please make sure that you are doing something which is different from everyone. We'll take a couple of questions and we'll quickly answer. Right? So Mughlai restaurant, shorbas, chai, maybe some desi coffee. You can also do soups, some hot appetizers, some more hot appetizers, hot gulab jamun and ice cream. Maybe you can skip the ice cream, but yeah. For cafes, well, I have one in the end. So in the end, I'll tell you what I'm doing for my cafe. I think everyone should do it. What about a cafe in Chennai? It's so hot, always that cannot work out. So, but once these winter months start to come in, you will still have cooler air, right? Won't it get at least cooler in Chennai? What about for mithai shop? Mithai shop should definitely do packages. बड़े वो जो those packages that you make, but try to make them different from everyone else. Every mithai shop that I go to has the same red color kapda, sorry, that red colored cellophane sheet, that yellow colored cellophane sheet, putting inside the same old things. Why don't you try doing something different? Maybe if I had a mithai shop, I would probably try to do different mithais. The next person just said luxury mithai. Why don't you try to compete with luxury mithai? If you are traditional mithai, अगर आप traditional मिठाई बेच रहे हो, गुलाब जामुन, रसमलाई, काजू बर्फी, whatever, अगर आप ये नॉर्मल चीजें बेच रहे हो, how will you compete with luxury mithai? Just from the top of my head, I think if you could just do a chocolate covered mithai, or you could just do a Nutella flavored mithai, I think that would become the flavor of the season. The flavor of the season, and that would be a new product launch for you. That then you could say, please try. Even if you just put one board saying, try out our new chocolate laddus or try out our new chocolate mithai, it would be something new that you are doing. That would be a new product launch for you. But you have to be competitive. You have to be like, yes, man, I will put in that effort to understand my customer. I will put in the effort to understand what people are going to want different. Same cheese डाल दोगे तो नहीं बिकने वाला है, मैं पहले ही बता रहा हूँ. Cafes can add soft serve. Oh man, soft serve. Oh, another thing that I remember. There was this restaurant in Connaught Place. They used to have a popcorn machine right outside their restaurant. I don't know why, but people would love buying it. It was cheap popcorn, like 40 rupees for popcorn, but popcorn is just worth like 10-15 bucks. But in the winters also, it is something that people really enjoy. So again, thought out product launches. See, if you do not put in brain to understand what I am saying, you will reject this advice. You'll just be like, this bloody crazy person is just saying generic things. But if you take a second to understand what I'm trying to tell you, why the just if you don't listen to me, look at Haldirams. Okay, they are massive. Okay, every bloody month they are introducing something different. They are not crazy. Go to Starbucks. For the winters, they will take out a complete range of winter coffees. If any of you has a cafe or a coffee shop, Black Forest cappuccino or a tiramisu cappuccino. I used to sell tiramisu cappuccinos. They used to run fabulously. I am not very big supporter of syrups, but morning guy tiramisu syrup aata hai, which is actually really good. That is one syrup which is actually really good. For Black Forest, all you need to do is you need to add chocolate and you need to have cherries or berries. Period. That's it. Yes, tiramisu coffee sounds yum. Exactly, and it tastes yum also. You can top it up with some whipped cream or some cream cheese on the top, or some whipped cream mixed with cream cheese. Works very well. So yeah, new product launches is something that is going to be very very ingrained. Just go crazy, yeah. Even if you run family restaurants and not a lot has happened in your restaurant, not a lot of things have changed. Just come up with 4 to 5 things and just put them. See how it goes. If you try something, nothing will change. If you do not change anything, nothing will change in your restaurant as well. So new product launches is the first most important thing. I'm going to just continuously keep on drilling it in your head. New product launches, new product launches. That when you get out of here, someone or the other is going to be like, yes, okay, fine, I need to do a new product launch. Understood on cafe, hell, my brain busted. Yes, that's it. That's what I needed. I need your brain to bust so that you have definitely put in some new products. Can you please repeat the syrup company? Monin, Monin. I have heard a thing about Haldiram that they always have a meeting with product best selling available in the market and they'll taste and add it to their menu. Yes, yes, they have introduced everything. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know how many of you will remember this. Uh, do you remember back in the days, about 8-10 years ago, Cadbury had released this chips ka packet. It was not a chips ka packet. It was these small little packets looking things which had chocolate filled inside them. I don't know what they were. Bites, exactly. Cadbury Bites. No, not shorts. It was called Cadbury Bites. It was superbly successful. I don't know why they took it off the market. Do share everything in the online ordering context. The next slide is online ordering context, guys. Do not worry. Bites. Yes, it was called Bites. And this month, Haldirams has taken that exact same product. I don't know what it is called. I just saw it in the market and they've released it in the market. The exact same product. I forgot what it is called. You'll have to go and see it. Something from C, I think it is called. But yeah, they've released it into the market. The point is, they put in to do the research. Now, you do not have to be a 1,000 crore rupee company to put in, like tons and tons of money into market research to figure these things out. You need to have half a brain. Half a brain. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ कॉपी कर लो. I'm sorry. No matter what people say, I to copy. I'm very straight up on these things. When I say I mean copy, मेरे को ऐसे quote मत कर लेना. What I mean is that I go to restaurants, I see what they are doing, and I take it and I try to do my own spin on them. Because boss, if I see something running successful, no one has taken an IP on it, man. Why not go ahead and do it? And I give you full rights to copy the things that I do in my restaurants as well. Please go ahead and do it. The world is for your inspiration. This one slide is only to make sure to tell you, please go out, find new things, give your customers new things. Trust me, they will work in your favor. Can we go to the next slide, please? So can we as a restaurant buy awesome tasting sweets and then do next level repackaging and keep it for sale at our restaurants? Will this idea work? Pilo's Choco Block by Haldiram. Thank you for doing that research. Also, this person who just asked a question saying, can I repurpose? Can I repurpose and repackage mithais and sell them? If you can make it work, I don't see why you shouldn't do it. Do you guys, okay, in the chat box, do you guys think it is wrong if you buy mithai from somewhere else and repackage it? Also, Astha, if you're listening to this, can you please come inside the office? I need my battery is running out on charge. It's not wrong. I don't think it's wrong. है ठीक है यार, तुम्हें जिसने मिठाई बनाई है उसकी सेल हो गई, तुम आगे बेच रहे हो और वैल्यू ऐड करके. I think it's fine. Absolutely. Yeah. Perfect. I don't think there's a problem. You should totally go for it. And I can't name the restaurants because the restaurants are run by some of my friends, but I know a lot of people who already do this. So I don't think it's wrong at all. It's called outsourcing. That's my man. Nakul, that's my man. It's not wrong, everyone. It's called outsourcing. Very good. Okay. So let's get to it's simply raw material, just like the halwai also sources raw material. Yes, absolutely. Great job, guys. I'm so glad everyone's so excited about this and they feel it like this. So please, even if it is you going out and buying produce and buying someone else's product and selling it, totally fine. Yeah, go for it. Great. I'm glad we think like this. Okay. Zomato, Swiggy, and steroids. देखो boss, असली बात तो ये है. Everyone wants to take the easy way out, and everyone was waiting for this one slide. कि boss, Zomato, Swiggy के कैसे पैसे कमाए, right? First of all, customized offer categories, which basically means Navratri आएंगी तो Navratri thali. Wait, once again, Hyperpure already has desserts and sweet and has frozen options to do the same. There you go, boss. Thank you so much. Okay, just says Zoom user. Thank you, Zoom user. That is a very important point. Hyperpure पे गुलाब जामुन भी मिलते हैं, by the way. रसगुल्ले भी मिलते हैं, brownies भी मिलती हैं. Hyperpure is a Zomato app from where you can buy restaurant raw material. So you can buy straight from there as well. Make it easier for you, but please give it thought. Okay, but once again, all of you have given all these examples, and it's fine. It is the easier way out. It's okay. But please remember, in life, the more effort you put into things, the better, the more thought, not effort, the more thought you put into things, the better they will be. So just buying from Hyperpure and putting it out there, it will, of course, is easy, but I want you to put in your core effort as well. Can you send these pics on WhatsApp community? If you are, you should, yes, I think can. Shivangi probably can. Shivani already,
We
sorry, I don't
already
know why I keep.
started. Don't worry. Last May,
Thank you. I'm so sorry. I said Shivangi. I meant
it's okay.
Shivani.
It's
Sorry.
okay. We will be sending everything on the community. Do not worry.
Hi Kabir, I'm finding myself very aligned with the core values you talk about while working in the food industry. Would like to discuss the idea of working at TDP for you and learn. Asta, please send him our email ID. Okay, so Zomato and Swiggy on steroids. Customized offer categories is basically if there is something happening, please make sure a separate category. You understand? We have different categories, right? Like appetizers, main courses, desserts, beverages. Like that, you have to create a customized category. And boss, this is no matter the simplest thing, but it makes the world's difference. Your category, which is going to be new, has to come on the top. The placement of the category when the person sees it has to be on the top. It makes a very big difference. You try doing a Navratra thali during Navratras. Even if you are a non thali restaurant, you see, it will definitely sell. Winter beverages, hot chocolate, not cold coffee, hot coffees, um, If you are a smaller restaurant, Bonvita based things, other maybe other warm beverages. What are this? What are this? What are Indian warm beverages? Garam Indian beverages क्या होती है? Indian soups maybe, right? Rabdi, yes. Gulab jamun, things like this. Badam milk, thank you very much. Wait, we used to produce rabdi from a very small halwai and he made it very good and we rebranded it into our kullad and people loved it. That's my man. Gajar ka halwa, kesar milk, all these things truly make a difference. Card party combos. Okay, I know gambling is illegal, but come on, like I'm just, yes, okay, I will not promote it. Card party combos that you can create for people who are having parties at home, again work really well, but you have to brand it like this, you understand? सिर्फ यार दुनिया वो दुनिया चली गई है. We have left that we've left that place where आप सिर्फ generic चीजें करोगे तो वो चल जाएगा. You have to put in the effort to do something and make it different and package it differently. You see, we live in the a social media generation. People are seeing a lot of content. People are seeing a lot of things happening all across the world. So if you just do combos, it'll probably not run. But if you call that combo differently, it'll run. There's this restaurant called Burger Singh, run by a friend of mine. His name is actually also Kabir. And up till a while ago, I don't know if he still does it. He used to do these. He used to do these blast messages, but he used to make them very controversial. Not controversial, but they were very edgy. Like for example, if there is like a um, if there is like a India Pakistan match going on, and like let's say if like Dhoni hits a chakka, and then he would send a message saying like very very controversial, like हमें कोई नहीं हरा सकता, order from Burger Singh, or अरे Dhoni, what an innings, order from Burger Singh. Point is, he would put in the effort and the thought to separate himself from the everyone else. 10 messages आते हैं लोगों से, but his message I always remember. Why? Because he would put in the thought to give personalized message. Same thing. If you do categories that are personalized to people around you, they will work more. So customized offer categories, everyone has to do. Please, like, I'll tell you what, just go to the chat box and just write yes, okay. Just when I'm saying it, will you do customized order categories? Just the fact that you're writing yes will probably make sure that you remember this in the later onwards, and it'll make you accountable. I gotta do this. Trust me, guys. I genuinely just want to do this, that everyone please really understands that it is really this simple. It is not difficult to earn money in this industry. It is difficult to make profits. I get that. It is difficult. I will and agree with that. But it is not difficult to increase revenue if you just listen to what I'm saying. Customized offer category is something that you definitely got to do. Then large order discount is a must. Sub dal do. Everyone, please go today. Speak to your Zomato Swiggy POC. Sub log large order discount is mandatory. इस वेबिनार पे 160 लोग हैं. 160 लोग. If you guys will definitely benefit from this. Large, how much price should we increase on Zomato as compared to my cafe menu? Or Zomato overall 30% including GST for my city. यार देखो, I'll tell you something. लोगों को बहुत गलत तरीके से, मतलब मे बी गलत साउंड करने वाला, बट दिस इज द ट्रूथ. इन इंडिया पीपल want to know that they got a good deal. It is called optical discounting. ठीक है ना? आप एक सौ 161 लोग हो इस यहाँ पे. आपको भी अगर मैं बोलूँ ना, सर मेरा प्रोडक्ट 1000 रुपए का है सर, और एक्चुअली में लेट से अगर प्रोडक्ट सिर्फ 700 का है और मैं आपको 300 रुपए का, इंग्लिश सर, आई जस्ट से इट इन इंग्लिश ऑल्सो सर, गिव मी अ सेकंड, और आप वो 700 रुपए का बेच दो और मेक मी फील लाइक आई गॉट अ 300 रुपी डिस्काउंट. इट इज कॉल्ड ऑप्टिकल डिस्काउंटिंग, विच बेसिकली मीन्स सिर्फ दिखने का डिस्काउंटिंग है, लोगों को सही लगेगा. Which, so why I'm saying this is because when someone said no कि how much should I increase my prices? Increase prices how much ever you want, 15-20%, ठीक है ना? But एक discount भी दे देना अपने customer को. Make them, because what will happen is a lot of people will tell me कि अरे sir, if I increase prices I will become different from my competition. Boss, the truth is if you are giving people a good deal and you're giving quality, people don't care about your competition. Take it from me in written. 161 people over here, I'll say it in front of you guys. I have increased pricing thrice in the last year. Thrice. 3 times. Go and see it. Turkey Project is my restaurant. I've increased price. The inflation was so high. I increased pricing 3 times last year and nothing. No, not a single customer, not a single guest has said anything. Why? Because I am also making sure that my value is on point. Every time I increase pricing, I've told my boys on the floor, listen, we have increased pricing, which basically means my customer should go back with insane same customers, same customers, no different customers. I have just made sure that my value is on point. I do not let my customer feel cheated. I always make sure that I renovated my restaurant. I added new things on the menu. I keep adding things. We started this thing when we started giving small cookies with the bill, free of cost. Though cookies packaged properly with a note. Just started giving them free of cost. Why? Because I want to make मैंने 50-60 रुपए एक डिश के बढ़ा दिया, लेकिन मैं उनको 10 रुपए की कुकी 20 रुपए की कुकी फ्री नहीं दे सकता. I want to make sure that my customer is receiving value. If my customer receives value, you can keep on increased pricing. Don't worry about it. Could be possible the strength per month is the same, but tracking if it is the same exact people. If yes, what is your TG like? Boss, I have a very high repeat rate in the restaurant that I'm talking about, so I know it is the same customers. Customer should feel like a king. Yes, but you have to make them feel like a king. तुम बहुत सारे बोलते हो लेकिन कोई करता नहीं है, ठीक है ना. सच बात तो ये है. Customer should feel like a king. आके ये webinars पे सब लोग बोल देते लेकिन करते नहीं है. Step down on the floor and make your customer feel like a king, and I'll see how they don't give you money for it. Large order discount is a must. So everyone, 165 people now over here, please put large order discounts on your Zomato Swiggy. It is benefit you. बिकॉज अश्नीर ग्रोवर वो है ना शार्क टैंक वाले, उनने बोला था और सच बोला था कि भाई अगर 450 से ऊपर एओवी नहीं है तो आप पैसा नहीं कमा सकते ऑनलाइन ऑर्डरिंग में, ठीक है ना. 450 रुपए से ऊपर एओवी होना चाहिए. तो हमें कोशिश यही करनी है कि 450 से ऊपर हमारा ऐप है वो इन्हीं चीजों से होता है. लार्ज ऑर्डर डिस्काउंट डालो, एड ऑन्स डालो, बेवरेजेस डालो, डिजर्ट्स डालो, इन सब चीजों से ही ऊपर जाएगा. बेस्ट टाइम फॉर एड्स. सिक्योर योर क्लिक्स टुडे बॉस. anyone who is running ads, अभी ना जैसे ये सीजन आएगा वैसे ही ऑलरेडी काफी लेट हो चुका है. all your Zomato POC, Swiggy POC will start telling you sir ads के clicks नहीं बचे हैं. or if you try to put clicks, the clicks, repeat in English please sir. All I said is that it is okay to increase prices. It is absolutely okay to increase prices if you just provide value. I have increased prices thrice in one restaurant last year, and not a single customer made a difference. Not a single customer made any sound. They only said, no one said anything, because I also kept on increasing value. I gave free biscuits. I made sure that my service became better. If the customer had a complaint, I would immediately remove the dish. And give them a free dessert also, give them a discount also. I just increase value for my customer. People don't understand that old school hospitality where customer has to feel disconnected from our. Absolutely, old school hospitality is the best. So yeah, best time for ads. If you are going to want to make money on Zomato, Swiggy, please do ads at this point in time. Also, I hope all of you are doing World Cup combos. Please, guys. World Cup is happening. I am not a cricket fan, but I know my brother is crazy. वो रोज देख रहा है आज कौन सा रेस्टोरेंट वर्ल्ड कप के ऑफर दे रहा है. A great place, a great restaurant to check out, making combos and offers is KFC. KFC in Delhi is crazy, man. They have like 12 different combos. Everything they have a combo. एक बंदे के लिए 3 combos. For one person they have 3 combos. दो लोगों के लिए 4 combos. They have a lot. Check out combos by them. Do and make sure that you have ads with them. That will really help you. We are also one of the most expensive places in a town, and our customers simply appreciate 0.6. Who is this person? Fear God. Please, if you could just write down your restaurant name, I'd really like to check it out. Or if you don't want to tell me now, since you already said we're one of the most expensive places in town, it's all right. But I would really like to see it. So please secure your ads today. But before all of this, do not and fungi. I'm going to write that down. Please also let me know the city. Asta, can you just write down this restaurant's name? Also, but do not forget the basics. Do not put money into ads. Do not start combos. Do not start categories without doing the basics. I've said this on every bloody webinar. Pictures, descriptions, add-ons, and a good funnel picture. आई रिपीट इट अगेन, फिर बोल दे रहा हूं, पिक्चर्स, हर आइटम की पिक्चर स्विगी जोमेटो पे, हर डिस्क्रिप्शन, प्रॉपर डिस्क्रिप्शन, एड ऑन्स हर चीज पे, बेवरेजेस डिजर्ट्स के एड ऑन्स और अच्छी फनल पिक्चर, इन सब चीजों के बिना ये सब करने का कोई फायदा नहीं है। ओके, विदाउट एड्स माई ऑनलाइन सेल्स ड्रॉप्स बाय 70%। रक्षित, यू आर नॉट डूइंग इट फॉर लॉन्ग इनफ। एड्स करो 6 7 8 10 महीना, 8 10 महीना करो, और अगर ये हो रहा है विदाउट एड्स, इसका मतलब आपने अपने लिए कोई यूएसपी नहीं बना रखी है, यू हैव नॉट created something that the people, funnel picture is the picture that comes when you people are scrolling, when people are scrolling on Zomato, the first picture that comes right next to your restaurant, that is called a funnel picture. It is the single most important picture in the system. Yeah, without ads, sales dropped by 70%. They have fallen only because you have not created something that people are receiving in unique selling point. A USP. If you are only to sell honey chili potato, chicken tikka, chole bhature, pav bhaji, everyone is doing this. There's a restaurant in Bombay who I helped increase their sales. They were selling pav bhaji, misal pav, same Bombay food, and they were expecting sales. Why the hell will you get sales? New restaurants selling this. There are enough people selling all this. If you do not do something new to your pav bhaji, if you do not do something new with your chaat, why will people come to you? People have been eating these things for so long in that city. If you do not do something new, if you do not create a unique selling point, you will always have to spend money on ads. It is like those startups who only have who will only they will you will only buy their products. आप सिर्फ उनके products तभी खरीदोगे जब वो डिस्काउंट देते हैं। जैसे ही वो डिस्काउंट हटा दे, आप बोलते मैं नहीं खरीद रहा है। क्यों? क्योंकि आपको वैल्यू ही नहीं दिखती है, प्रोडक्ट ही बढ़िया नहीं है। प्रोडक्ट बढ़िया करो, प्रोडक्ट बढ़िया करो, पक्का आपको एड लगाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी। 7 8 महीने एड चलाओ, फिर बंद कर दो। दिस इज हाउ यू कैन चेक इफ योर प्रोडक्ट इज गुड और नॉट। एड्स बंद करो, पीपल शुड कम बैक, लोग वापस आके आपका प्रोडक्ट चूज करने चाहिए। हाउ अबाउट डूइंग द बेसिक्स इन द बेस्ट वे? श्योर मैन। हाउ कैन प्रमोट अ न्यू प्रोडक्ट इन Zomato Swiggy? आई जस्ट टोल्ड यू, न्यू कैटेगरीज, ऊपर कैटेगरी बननी चाहिए और कैटेगरी में लिखो विंटर स्पेशल्स, आर न्यू कलेक्शन, न्यू दिस मंथ। You were saying something about Zomato will not give you clicks. Yeah, they will not give you clicks because what happens is they only have a certain amount of clicks. समझ रहे हो? मतलब they cannot give ads to everyone, right? Only a certain amount of people they can give ads to, which is what happens is you start getting under delivery of ads. मतलब आप खरीदोगे 1000 क्लिक, ठीक है ना, लेकिन आपको डिलीवर सिर्फ 300 क्लिक होंगे। अगर आप लोग देख नहीं रहे हो तो प्लीज देखना, ठीक है ना। 300 क्लिक होंगे, क्यों? क्योंकि बहुत सारे रेस्टोरेंट क्लिक्स कर रहे हैं, ठीक है। तो इसलिए दैट्स व्हाई आई सेड अंडर डिलीवरी हो जाती है, सब कभी-कभी क्लिक्स मिलेंगे ही नहीं। Started BOGO offer on high margin products. In 3 days, sales have tripled on Zomato. Congratulations, my man. Please make sure BOGO offer शुरू करो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, सेल्स ट्रिपल हो जाएगी। लेकिन आप 6 महीने बाद बोलोगे मैं पैसे नहीं बना रहा हूँ, ठीक है ना। बट वो पैसे तभी बनेंगे अगर आप एक क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट बनाओ which people can come back to. Shivani, can we go on the next slide, please? I'm so sorry, Shivangi is one of my best friends. That's why I keep calling you Shivangi. Vibe. अब तक, if you do not have time, BOGO is buy one get one. If you do not have time, 166 people on this. आप जो अगर समझ चुके हो ना, अभी ये वेबिनार छोड़ के चले जाओ, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ठीक है ना। अभी ये वेबिनार छोड़ के चले जाओ। अब तक जो आपने किया है, इवन इफ यू डू दीज थिंग्स, आई प्रॉमिस यू एटलीस्ट अ 10 to 15% टेक इंक्रीज इन रेवेन्यू फॉर यू, एटलीस्ट अ 10 to 15%, अगर आप सिर्फ यही कर लोगे। 2 3 चीजें और है, वो भी जल्दी से डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद we'll go to questions. Okay. What should be the budget for breakfast khaman plus dokla QSR? Sorry, I don't know. आप बजट आप अपने हिसाब से डिसाइड करो। टियर 1, टियर 2, टियर 3 सिटी हो, कस्टमर कैसा है आपका, आपकी पोजीशनिंग कैसी है, वो सब आपको खुद देखना पड़ेगा। वाइब। कई रेस्टोरेंट्स खाने के लिए चलते हैं, एक्चुअली नहीं, सॉरी, एक सेकेंड, हर रेस्टोरेंट खाने के लिए तो चलेगा ही चलेगा, which basically means अगर रेस्टोरेंट चल रहा है तो खाना अच्छा होना बहुत जरूरी है, वरना 3 साल में खत्म हो जाते हैं रेस्टोरेंट्स, ठीक है ना। खाना अगर अच्छा होगा तो 100%, सॉरी, what I'm trying to say is good food is not the only thing that you need for a successful restaurant. However, without good food you cannot have a successful restaurant. इसका मतलब है कि सिर्फ अच्छे खाने से रेस्टोरेंट नहीं चलता, बट अगर अच्छा खाना नहीं होगा तो रेस्टोरेंट पक्का नहीं चलेगा, ठीक है। सो हाउ टू चेंज द फनल पिक्चर? पीओसी से बात करो, your point of contact, someone in Zomato, someone in Swiggy, please tell them that. Um, so vibe, the vibe of your restaurant makes a very big difference. I'll take a new example. There is a restaurant that I run with a friend of mine, with a partner of mine, Rohit. It's called Idli Nama. ठीक है ना? The vibe over there, we have set. It is a Tamil Nadu restaurant. Okay, we have made sure that the vibe is set over there. You come up the stairs. It's on the first floor. You come up the stairs. Bada bada. Okay, it says Vanakkam with folded hands. Okay, you walk inside. There are these South Indian style diyas. There is a manager who's wearing a very South Indian style printed sari, welcoming you there, coming inside. When you come inside, we serve you buttermilk as welcome drink. ये सब कुछ हम सिर्फ वाइब क्रिएट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. All we are trying to do is create a vibe that matches with people. During festivals, this makes a very big difference. You light up the entire space, man. Put up lights everywhere. Make sure the music is light. Make sure the people. I'm so sorry that this slide does not have too much. I made this slide at. I made this presentation at 3:30 in the morning. I got back home very late last night. तो मैंने बहुत जल्दी जल्दी में लिख दिया, but I'll explain what I'm saying. Okay, restaurants aren't just places to eat, guys. Again, 163 people on this. Is it franchise? No, no, sir. It is my own restaurant. It is in partnership. Um, but single most important thing that I can tell you, okay, that restaurants are not just places to eat. It just this ये एक change in thought process आप कर लो आज, आपके मजे आ जाएंगे. Restaurants are not places to eat. They are places to enjoy life. आपकी जगह सिर्फ एक खाने की जगह नहीं है, जिंदगी को सेलिब्रेट करने की जगह है. आप अगर अपनी जगह को इस तरीके से सोचने लग जाओ, आपका रेस्टोरेंट कंप्लीटली बदल जाएगा. अगर आप सिर्फ ये सोचो ना कि आप खाने का धंधा कर रहे हो, तो बॉस आप रेस्टोरेंट बढ़िया नहीं चला पाओगे. आपको सोचना है कि आप एक लोगों के लिए ऐसी जगह बना रहे हो जहां पे वो आके अपनी जिंदगी के स्ट्रेस छोड़ सको. हाउ टू गेट दैट माइंडसेट इन द स्टाफ? रोज बोलो, every day briefings. There's someone over here who just said lessons from unreasonable hospitality. I don't know if you read that book because I mentioned it in my Instagram, but I'm so glad someone mentioned it. एक किताब है अनरीजनेबल हॉस्पिटैलिटी. आस्था, कैन यू राइट इट इन द चैट प्लीज? अनरीजनेबल हॉस्पिटैलिटी. रीड दैट बुक. उसमें एक टिप है वेरी सेज कि एवरी डे रेड बिकॉज यू मेंशन सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच. I'm so glad. Did you feel that it got you value? Did you think that actually changed something for you? क्या आपको लगा कि unreasonable? Yeah. Did you still feel like कि उसमें कुछ किताब में कुछ ऐसा लिखा है जो आपको मदद किया? Did it help you? So please write if it helps, so that people can understand as well. So all I'm trying to tell you is it is one of the best books. There you go, guys. What I'm trying, उसमें ना this he says, it's written by this guy called Will Guidara. वो दुनिया का नंबर 1 रेस्टोरेंट का जनरल मैनेजर हुआ करता था. एंड ही सेज कि एवरी डे ब्रीफिंग रखा करो, हर रोज. बिकॉज लोगों को ना, आप अपने स्टाफ के साथ रोज ब्रीफिंग रखोगे, इट विल हेल्प यू स्टे इन टच. इट विल हेल्प people stay in touch with what you are trying to do. आप रोज अपने स्टाफ को बोलोगे ना कि ये मेरा माइंडसेट है, मैं लोगों को अच्छा फील करवाना चाहता हूँ अपने रेस्टोरेंट में, जेन्युइन एफर्ट डालोगे, इट विल वर्क. ट्राई इट. व्हाई डोंट यू ट्राई इट फॉर 30 days? ये चल रहा है ना अंकित बयानपुरिया का 75 हार्ड चैलेंज. आप अपने लिए 30 डे हार्ड चैलेंज कर लो यार. 30 days. Just try 30 days of doing a briefing every day with your people. Have a briefing, talk about reviews, talk about what they are doing right, talk about what they are doing wrong, talk about how they can improve, talk about what complaints they might have every day for 30 days. I think we'll do this. 30 day hard challenge. Kabir Chugh 30 day hard challenge. Ram Ram Sare ne, मैं भी करूँगा. For the people who don't know what I'm talking about, it is a very very viral Instagram reel from this guy called Ankit Bayanpuria, who has made videos on fitness. तो उससे रेफरेंस था. जिसको नहीं समझ में आया छोड़ दो. Bring the festival to your restaurant. Okay, everyone knows. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Bring the festival to your restaurant basically means कि यार please make sure people feel like that. मैं अभी जैसे कह रहा था ना, इडली नाम पे we have done lighting and live music on weekends. People really enjoy and changing on the atmosphere. Nadeem, I'm so happy you said this. आप खुद देखो, people are saying it on the chat. अगर मेरी बात नहीं सुन सकते, लोगों की बात सुनो. They live music डालना इतना रिस्की काम है. Nadeem, congratulations that you have done this. बिकॉज लाइव म्यूजिक ना महंगा आता है, और लोग और सबको लगता है यार मैं पैसे तो डाल दूंगा यार, लेकिन फिर इसका मेरे को रिटर्न नहीं मिला तो क्या होगा, और रिटर्न नहीं मिलता, टाइम लगता है. वाओ, नदीम has sent photos also, guys. Please let's check it out. Please see this, guys, on the chat he sent. Right? लोग लोगों को लगता है कि हम लाइव म्यूजिक शुरू कर दूंगा लेकिन उसका रिटर्न नहीं आएगा, रिटर्न आने में वक्त लगता है. विच इज वाई रेस्टोरेंट सिर्फ कम लोग ही सक्सेसफुल चला पाते हैं जिनमें वो गट्स होती है कि यार मैं अपनी वाइब सेट करने के लिए कुछ भी करने को तैयार हूं. एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम द म्यूजिक टू द लाइट्स मैटर्स. अगर आप एक छोटा सा कैफे हो, इफ यू आर जस्ट अ कैफे यूजली टारगेट reduce the lights in the evening. It's the simplest thing to do. सारी लाइट डिम कर दो, हर जगह कैंडल लगा दो. Once you create that vibe, youngsters will come to you for dates. They will come to you to enjoy that. Vibe बहुत मैटर करता है. प्लीज इसमें थोड़े से पैसे लगाना. फेस्टिवल टाइम है, बैनर्स लगाओ, लाइटें लगाओ, बाहर टेबलें लगाओ, लोगों को नए यूनिफॉर्म्स की चीजें दो, बैजेस लगाओ. एक कंपनी है, से इट विथ, SAYITWITH, से इट विथ, ठीक है ना. उनके वहां पे जाके बैजेस खरीद सकते हो आप अपने. वहां पे you can put festival celebration, seasons greetings, happy Diwali, happy Dhanteras, ऐसे करके happy नवरात्रि, ऐसे badges खरीद सकते हो आप अपने रेस्टोरेंट्स के स्टाफ के लिए. Other things also, there are a lot of things that you can do. Sir, give some tips for cloud kitchen. सर मैंने अभी बताया, पिछला वाले स्लाइड में मैंने बताया, Zomato आपके लिए तो Zomato Swiggy, नए प्रोडक्ट्स, न्यू कैटेगरीज, एड्स और large order discounts, चार चीजें. What's the name for the badges? It's called Say It With. Just type Say It With a Pin on Google. Aa jayega. Okay, next slide, Shwani, please. Okay, this is my strategy. These are my 3 core restaurants. थोड़ा सा मैंने 20 मिनट से बहुत ऊपर कर दिया. I'm really sorry, guys. I didn't realize I've already taken 52 minutes. But I will quickly just show you what I am doing. These are my where to hire staff from. Apna.com, boss. Follow me on Instagram, Kabir Chugh. I'm just going to do a collaboration with Apna.com. I'm going to get you a discount for that. Very good website, and it truly works. Yes. So my strategy for the coming months of this is Turkey project. Turkey is my cafe. Nizam's is my North Indian dining. Idli Nama is South Indian. ठीक है ना? Turkey project. We are doing hot chocolate and mulled wine. Hot chocolate, definitely it sells like crazy. I made mulled coffee at the cafe that I work since we don't serve alcohol. Yes, great, fantastic. I'm glad that you're doing something different. Hot chocolate, mulled wine. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Write this thing called Borough. I don't have my keyboard in front of me, so I can't really type it. Borough Market Strawberries. BOROUGH Market Strawberries. London में there is a market called Borough Market. My best friend, she went there recently and she sent me this picture. आपने भी देखा होगा ये Instagram पे आया होगा. Borough Market Strawberries. There are these. All they do is they take lots of strawberries and they start a tap of chocolate and they put chocolate on it like crazy. That Asta, if you can find a picture of Borough Market Strawberries chocolates, just put it on the chat. That's all they do. It is something new that they started and they are selling like crazy. If you are in the south and you might have access to good strawberries, all you can do is you just get strawberries and get a chocolate tap or a chocolate fountain and start selling them in your area. It will work very well. I'm going to start this. That is one of my things that I'm going to do. In London, their strawberries served with covered chocolate in a cup. Yes, exactly that. Strawberry and Nutella drip. Too good. Yes, that's it. Exactly. So that's something that we're going to start. Zomato discounts, I'm definitely going to start doing. Whereas I don't do a lot of discounts, but this month, in the coming months, I'm definitely going to do discounts. A large Christmas tree. We're going to put a large Christmas tree in front of the restaurant once Christmas comes along. People love that in a cafe. Salad menu after the new year. This is something new that I've thought of. I'm definitely going to do this. After the new year, I am going to start salads. Can anyone tell me why am I going to start a salad menu right after the new year? Fitness, right? Because people make the largest goals for fitness on the first or on their new year resolutions. Thank you, Janvi. Exactly. The salads are going to fly from the menu in the first month, right? Someone said I've started a cafe called, yes, guys, see the picture. Asta just put a picture. See that is called Borough Market Strawberry. Just look at that. Don't you just already want to eat it? That is all I'm asking you to do. Just make simple things like this. एक chocolate fountain ले लो Amazon से यार, 7-8 हजार 10,000 रुपए का मिल जाएगा. All that's all you have to do. And strawberries खरीदो, उस पे गेरो, Instagram worthy new product. People will lap it up. So try micro parties. This is something I am going to do. I have not tried it ever. It is going to be something new for me also. मैंने Instagram पे देखा था, स्पेन में एक रेस्टोरेंट है जो सिर्फ 20-25 लोगों को इनहैबिट कर सकता है. लेकिन मैं हमेशा से पार्टीज करना चाहता था अपने कैफे पे, लेकिन मैं नहीं करता था क्योंकि मेरे को लगता मेरे पास जगह नहीं है. बट देन आई सॉ दिस, दे Astas put the spelling on the chat, guys, forever for people who didn't get it. सो या एंड आई डिडंट नो कि अगर यार ये पार्टीज मैं कर पाऊंगा नहीं कर पाऊंगा. तो फिर मैंने एक रील देखी, स्पेन में 20 कवर का रेस्टोरेंट है, उसने डीजे भी लगा रखा है और 20 लोगों को नचा रहे हैं. मैं ये माइक्रो पार्टीज ट्राई करने वाला हूँ. पता नहीं कैसे चलने वाले, फेल भी हो सकती है, सही भी चल सकता है, बट दे आर कॉल्ड माइक्रो पार्टीज. देयर इज अ मेंटर ऑफ माइन, मिस्टर रियाज अमलानी. ही इज the CEO of Social Offline Smokehouse Delhi, Empresario Hospitality, right? And he told me this. Bache, why are you thinking that your small cafe does not have value? Micro bars or micro cafes are a very big deal. Explain more about micro parties. Yeah, I'm explaining, which basically means that micro bars, people are finding more, people want niche experiences. Log aise experiences ढूंढना चाह रहे. So if you can try micro parties, or if you can start doing small things too in your bar, or in your, this is for bars actually mostly, but even for cafes it is. For cafes, if you start doing select experiences, it will really help. This is something I am going to try myself. It is something that I am also developing. I will talk about it on my Instagram. You can follow me there. KABIRCHUGH, Kabir Chugh. Soups are back 1000%, and carols during Christmas. So on the for musics, will definitely like sip and drink parties. Yes, maybe. For Nizams, large order discount for sure. Soups will come back on, boss. हम निजाम में ना देसी सूप्स करते हैं. ये मेरे डैड का आइडिया है और वो हमेशा से करते हैं देसी सूप्स, बॉस. मतलब टमाटो सूप में इतनी बड़ी मक्खन की टिक्की एंड वो फ्राइड वाले क्रूटॉन्स एक कप में, इतने पागलों की तरह बिकते हैं ना वो दिल्ली में. इट सेल्स लाइक क्रेजी. ठीक है. एंड वी डू अ चिकन सूप, टमाटो सूप एंड चिकन सूप. सो सूप्स विल बी बैक ऑन. I will increase my ad budget because World Cup is around the corner, and Diwali and Dhanteras and card parties. All these things are going to be around the corner, so I'm definitely going to be increasing my ad budget. Gajar ka halwa will come back on the menu for Nizams. Christmas cakes with orders. ये मैंने recently एक restaurant एक reel में बताया था. Sorry guys, I know I'm taking a lot of time. 149 people, just another 5 minutes. Christmas cakes with all orders. This is something I told you on a reel recently. My father gets these Christmas cakes made, small Christmas cakes, and he sends them along with all the orders across all outlets free of cost. And he just writes Merry Christmas और वो भेजते हैं. That is something we're going to do. Nihari and paratha combo, boss. Yes, plum cakes, exactly. Nihari and paratha combo. This is we're going to start in Nizams. Nihari is a सर्दियों में मजा आता है. अब मैं दिल्ली से हूँ, सो इसलिए मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि सर्दियों में लोगों को निहारी खाने में बहुत मजा आता है. तो हम एक निहारी और पराठा या खमीरी रोटी का एक कॉम्बो बनाएंगे और वो हम डालेंगे. और मैं कैटेगरी डालने वाला हूँ, विंटर स्पेशल कॉम्बो. दिस इज हाउ आई वुड डू इट. विंटर स्पेशल कॉम्बो. फिर मैं फोटोग्राफर को बुला के एक और उसकी बढ़िया सी फोटो खिंचवाने वाला हूँ, एक बढ़िया सा डिस्क्रिप्शन लिखने वाला हूँ, उसके एड ऑन पर एक्स्ट्रा पराठा डालने वाला हूँ, एड ऑन पे बेवरेजेस भी डालने वाला हूँ, एंड आई एम गोइंग टू पुट इट ऑन Zomato. It is going to go, at least I will think it will run very well. In my experience, I think it will do very well. Idli Nama ke liye seafood specials. Kashmiri kahwa in the cold. Yes, fantastic. I love Kashmiri kahwa. Idli Nama ke liye seafood specials. So abhi Rohit se baat chal rahi thi, kal hi baat kar raha tha. We might do some lobsters, prawns, squid. लोगों को बहुत अच्छा लगता है यार दिल्ली के, एटलीस्ट नॉर्थ. मेरे को, आई डोंट नो वेयर ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस आर फ्रॉम, बट इन द नॉर्थ बेल्ट सी फूड पागलों की तरह बिकने लगता है. अमृतसरी मच्छी, फ्राइड मच्छी, Amritsari machi, fried machi, all these things people start buying like crazy. So we're going to start seafood specials at Idli Nama. फिल्टर कॉफी स्टैंड. यार देखो ये ना मैं तभी करूंगा अगर यहाँ पे जो MCD है, म्यूनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन है, अगर वो ज्यादा डिस्टर्ब ना करे तो हम एक फिल्टर कॉफी का स्टैंड लगा देंगे रेस्टोरेंट के बाहर. आई नो इलीगल है, बट अब विंक विंक कर लो यार, जो कर सकते हो अपना रेवेन्यू इंक्रीज करने के लिए. आई एम नॉट सेइंग यू शुड डू इलीगल थिंग्स, बट थोड़ा सा छोटा मोटा तो चलता है. इट्स ओके. Large order discount. If you see, large order discount is constant for everyone. increased ad budget, delivery message will change. We send delivery cards, small delivery cards saying thank you to all our customers. That message will continuously change into long paragraphs where we will write Happy Dhanteras, Happy Diwali, thank you for ordering, Merry Christmas, season's greetings, Happy New Year. ये हम डालेंगे because personalization. This is vibe for a cloud kitchen. If you're a cloud kitchen, vibe कैसे create करोगे यार? ऐसे ही ना. This is the message that we send on our cards. We send thank you cards. उस पे change करते रहेंगे. That will help us feel better with our customer, with our guests. And Happy Diwali mithai. When Diwali comes around, we will make sure that we will write who writes these messages. Handwritten, boss. Rohit, my partner. You can go and check on the Idli Namak on the page. Everything is handwritten. कभी कभी अगर वो नहीं लिख पाते हैं तो वो अपनी मॉम को बोलते हैं लिखने को या फिर किसी और को बोलते हैं, but it is all handwritten. Okay. Starting में he is a crazy guy यार. Rohit is a crazy guy. Starting में when I told him, sir आप सब messages आप सबके लिए लिखोगे. I learned this messages thing from him only. I said, sir आप सबके लिए लिखोगे. देखा हाँ क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार, एक दिन भी तो करना है बस. And I said क्या? He sat down one day and wrote 500,000 of them. काम खत्म. आधे महीने के लिए. उस टाइम पे जब हमने शुरू किया तो उस टाइम पे तो 500-600 ऑर्डर ही आते थे महीने में. तो तब के लिए एक बारी में काम डन. But handwritten notes make it truly a lot of difference. And Happy Diwali mithai, of course. When Rohit really believes in mithais. So when there was a festival, there was a Tamil festival, I forgot what it was called. Tab he had sent mithai to everyone. And the payasam also we had sent. This time when Diwali comes around, we will send mithai for all our guests. Shivani, next slide, please. Oh yeah, thank you very much. That was it. I hope you guys got a lot to learn from this. And Shivani, one more slide ahead, please. Questions. Anything that we have. I'm so sorry I took more time than usual, but 10-15 minute questions करते हैं.
Thank you, Kabir. First of all, I think this is the most active जब मैं chat पे रही हूँ. I was so interested in everything and being a consumer.
Yeah, I'm so happy you were also so active.
I was loving every part of it. Loved it. And I am actually looking forward as a consumer from all restaurateurs to introduce all of this. कि अब मैं वेट कर रही हूँ कौन क्या क्या इंट्रोड्यूस करने वाला है. So with this, we are going to start our quick session of Q&A. Kabir, do you want to choose or you would want me to start selecting for you?
Anything is fine. Can you still hear me though?
Yes, we can. Perfectly well.
Chalo. Gulshan bhai, thank you so much for saying that. That's really sweet of you, my man.
I hope everyone loved the webinar and everything so that Kabir can take a breather. Please give your kind words in it because I think I learned a lot. And I'm sure everyone has been learning so much from this webinar, Kabir. It has been wonderful. Someone's come online on the video and giving thumbs up right now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Gaurav, sir. Thank you very much. It was very nice. Thank you so much, guys. We'll soon start गुड़ की चाय. ये तो screenshot लेना पड़ेगा पापा के लिए.
I hope your dad is also watching this.
He might be. अभी शाम को ही पता चलेगा अगर उन्हें देखा तो. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, yaar. I'm just taking these quick screenshots of the nice things that people are saying.
No, it was genuinely amazing, Kabir. Kabir, so of course, to begin with, I'll start for the first question. आप staff के बारे में बात कर रहे थे. So there were two very important questions जो बार-बार staff पे आ रहे थे. One was during this time or generally also, people were saying that the staff meetings being taken every day get boring. And बहुत सारे लोगों ने इसमें बोला था that is what we feel is the same thing. What is your suggestion? How do you make it more interactive? How can you make it different a little every day? So that it's not just about work. और क्या-क्या हो सकता?
Okay, we'll just come this. Someone just asked me, thank you, Kabir. What is the secret to your energy? Nothing. I'm just a hyper child. Honestly, I'm just a very hyper child.
Tell us what is in your mug.
It's water, yaar. I want everyone to see it. It's definitely water. So how do you keep it interesting? So, this is a very, I really like, I'm surely going to start the strawberry chocolate thing. Sir, Abhas bhai, अगर आप शुरू करने वाले हो ना, मेरा एक email ID, यार मैं अभी इसमें email ID नहीं लिखूं बोलूंगा, Kabir Chugh, KBIRCHUGH, मेरा Instagram है, फोटो जरूर भेजना यार, please. मेरे को बड़ा अच्छा लगता है, I want to see yes. हाँ, tag करना, please. So how do we make it interesting for the staff? But this is something I face a lot. मेरा ना एक्चुअली मैं एक सच बताऊं तो मैं आई टेल यू ट्रू स्टोरी. रिसेंटली मेरे यहाँ से ना 5 लोग छोड़ के गए हैं, ठीक है ना. और उसमें से एक इंसान जो छोड़ के गए थे मेरे को, वन गाय हु लेफ्ट मी. आई आस्क्ड हिम, क्या हुआ यार, क्यों छोड़ के जा रहा है, एवरीथिंग ओके? एंड ही सेड, सर मेरे को अच्छी जगह पर काम करना है. मेरा जो दिल टूटा है ना, मेरा जो दिल टूटा, आई वाज लाइक, आई वाज सो हार्ट ब्रोकन. आई वाज जस्ट लाइक व्हाट, लाइक मतलब, एंड आई इमीडिएटली लाइक इंटायर डे ऑल आई थॉट वाज कि am I not a good place to work at? Are we is my restaurant not good, is not a good place to be working at? And then of course I don't think it's not. I think we do a lot for our team. I think we do a lot. So why he said that is, I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm going to use it as a learning. So since then I started doing more things for my teams to keep it interesting. There are two most important things that you got to understand for making it interesting for your staff, because a lot of times staff leaves because they're just not motivated enough at your restaurant. Two things: one is them having fun, two is them learning. Now what you do for them is what you can do. For example, for fun, we started doing things like cricket matches. दोपहर में 4:30 to 5:30 to 6, I tell these boys, go enjoy yourselves. They go and play cricket, badminton, in the garden. That is something that we do. Yes, a lot of people will say कि सर फायदा उठाएंगे, नहीं आएंगे वापस, टाइम से रहते हैं, मतलब फोन इस्तेमाल करेंगे. आई नो, बट यू गोट डू समथिंग. चाहे वो आप कुछ भी करो, चाहे आप आधे घंटे के लिए भी जाने दो, कुछ भी दो, लेकिन किसी ना किसी तरीके से स्टाफ को एंजॉय करने का कोई तो रीजन दो. चाहे वो स्टाफ पार्टी हो, activities ho. I don't know if you guys saw this one movie called Top Gun Maverick. Okay, it's the new version of Top Gun that came out. In that, Tom Cruise ki movie, and Tom Cruise is supposed to create a team of pilots to do a very important mission. Okay, and he has very little time, just about 12 to 14 days. And one of those days, he takes all of the pilots out to go play volleyball on the beach. And his senior officer comes and he says, what the hell are you doing? Why I told you, you know how important this mission is. Like kitna important mission hai, aur tum sala yahan pe logo ko games khila rahe ho. And he said, you told me to make a team, right? And he said, yeah. And he says, well, that's exactly what I'm doing. What he tried to explain was, when staff, or when people, even when enemies play together, even people who don't get along, when they play together to achieve something fun, it increases their personal bond. Which is why all these big companies do these, what is it called, out
Outing.
offsite
Offside outing.
offsites, outings and stuff like that, because they understand that at a psychological level, these things, these activities help the staff get together. If your staff, it gets together also, if two servers get along together, they will work better. It'll help you be, it'll increase the efficiency in your teams. Second thing is learnings. Please make sure teaching them. आप चाहे 50 साल के अंकल हो, या 20 साल के लड़के हो, या 35 साल के न्यूली मैरिड अडल्ट हो, you can, your staff will find learnings in everything. I do every 25th, last Monday of every month, I sit down with my staff and teach them, how to invest money. मैंने उन सबके ग्रो एंड जेरोदा के अकाउंट्स खुला रखे हैं. मैंने सबको बोला, भाई कुछ भी डालो, 600 500 700 रुपए हर महीने तुम्हें डालना ही डालना है इन्वेस्ट करने में, ठीक है ना. तो ये, तो मतलब आफ्टर पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम मैं कुछ भी लर्निंग दे सकता हूँ यार, कोई भी लर्निंग दो. यू गिव एनी लर्निंग्स टू देम. इफ यू आर अ मैरिड मैन, इफ यू आर इन अ हैप्पी मैरिज, टेल देम हाउ टू बी हैप्पी इन अ मैरिज. Trust me, they will enjoy it. They will want this. They are just there for growth. As Indians, we want to increase. Okay, we want to learn more. Okay, as Indians, we always like to look up to someone. आपने notice किया होगा ना? We always want to look up to someone. We always like godmen. We always like people who teach, people who show us the way. So if you want your teams to stay and make it more interactive for them, do things that will make them enjoy. Do things that will help them grow as people.
Very fair, Kabir. So to add on to one more thing, someone asked, how do you manage the staff holidays during festivals? Because सब छुट्टी पे जाते हैं.
हाँ, अभी गए थे ना. अरे ये नेपालियों के लिए ना, भाई दूज इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर देम. भाई दूज इज वन, लाइक मतलब सुपर इंपॉर्टेंट फेस्टिवल फॉर देम. तो अभी three of my Nepali boys from one restaurant only, they said resignation. It's Dashera, sorry. आसपास ही है ना, भाई दूज एंड
20
दशहरा
days. Yeah.
आसपास ही है. Basically this week, maybe I think it's a week. So I got a So I got a thing for them. Oh sir, resignation, 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 line by line. मैं restaurant घुसा तो मेरे manager gave me sir 3 resignations. I said what happened? Like sir ये वो सब आपको पता ही है, छुट्टियां पे जाना चाहते हो, हमने छुट्टी मना कर दी तो अब वो रेजिग्नेशन दे रहे हैं. तो मैंने कहा नहीं, एक एक करके one by one I have called every Nepali boy. I have spoken to them. Okay, I told them listen, they मतलब I can give so many, मतलब like I can give you and I can give you, I cannot give everyone. So all of you cannot go back home. Who does not go back home? Whoever does not go back home, I will compensate. I will compensate because you will have to work upper. I will compensate. Now, is this structurally okay? No, it is not. It is it corporate like? No. But I saved my 3 resignations. All three of them took back their resignations. This is a true story, guys. Okay. All three of them took back their resignation. ठीक है ठीक है सर. एक बंदे को मैंने छुट्टी दी, मैंने कहा भाई तू रेजिग्नेशन ले रहा था, मैं तेरे को 10 दिन की छुट्टी दे रहा हूँ. Also, just by the way, one of them did not have an idea only कि मेरे उसको छुट्टी मिल सकती है. उसको किसी तो मेरे स्टाफ ने ऐसे भड़का दिया, कह रहे कि सर सर छुट्टी नहीं देंगे, कोई फायदा नहीं है, तू रेजिग्नेशन डाल दे. और उसने रेजिग्नेशन डाल दिया. तो बात करो इंडिविजुअली, हर एक लड़के से बात करो, उनकी मदद करने की कोशिश करो. उनकी भी दशहरा है यार, उनको भी तो घर वापस जाना है. मैं जब ओबरा होटल्स में ट्रेनिंग करता था तो मेरे को भी बुरा लगता था. इवन आई वांटेड टू गो बैक होम फॉर फेस्टिवल्स बट आई कुड नॉट गो बैक, सो आई वुड फील बैड. मेक देम फील नाइसर, incentivize them in some way, and it'll be fine.
So true. Kabir, why don't you take up the next question from the chat?
Okay, I'm planning. Let's just take this up. Some Umesh has written, I'm planning to start a takeaway outlet, 150 square feet of only tea and coffee. Suggest me anything to add in the menu which shouldn't include extra manpower cost. Okay, bubble tea. You can start bubble tea. I don't know if you've seen it. Please look at. And thank you so much, Gurjeet. I just saw your message. Very nice of you, man. Um, yeah, bubble tea is something that you can start. Hot chocolate, so definitely you have to start. And good someone wrote good ki chai.
I am
Yeah,
so
dude,
excited to see कितने लोग गुड़ की चाय कल से डाल रहे हैं. I'm actually
it
waiting.
is delicious. It is amazing. You must try it. Yeah, but I would say, if once again I want to answer this question properly. 100 square feet takeaway out of only tea and coffee. ओके, सो ऑफ ओनली टी एंड कॉफी मींस देखो कुछ तो आपको अपनी चाय में अलग करना पड़ेगा. तो वो तंदूरी चाय जो करते हैं वो डेफिनेटली करना. ट्राई 2-3 different kinds of different teas, that will definitely be nice. Bubble tea is something that you can do. Oh, cheese tea. This is a cheese tea is something. Yeah, it's crazy. Cheese tea is basically, it is cold iced tea, flavored iced tea at the bottom, and topped with cream cheese and vanilla ice cream on top. It is something in the south. It is something in Bangkok and all these places they sell. Just write it online, cheese tea, and you'll find it. Yeah, okay. And one more thing which I used to make as when I was in college. ठीक है ना. मैं कॉलेज गया ओबराय होटल्स एंड वहां पे ना इंडस्ट्रियल साइज मैगी के पैकेट्स आते थे. मतलब इतने बड़े बड़े, मतलब एक एक में 100 पैकेट. तो उसका जो मसाला था ना वो डब्बे में आता था. ठीक है. तो हम वी यूज टू मेक ट्रिपल मसाला, ट्रिपल मैगी मसाला फ्राइज. मतलब फ्राइज बना लो और 3-3 पैकेट मैगी के मसाले उसमें खोल के डालो. शिवानी, डोंट मेक दैट फेस, इज डिलीशियस.
I'm a
Trust me.
big Maggie person. I'm wondering now. I want to try this.
It's an amazing. It is beautiful. So you can basically try out some with chai and coffee. Oh, another thing that you can do. I ate this in Coorg. It's called mirchi bun. Okay, it's basically sweet bun. जैसे bun maska होता है, sweet bun with butter on it, but with like a thecha chutney. Thecha chutney recipe you can ask from all the Gujaratis in and around you. It is basically kaddukas हुआ हुआ मिर्च, uh, dhania, and maybe some lemon juice or some mint. Bus, that's it. And garlic. Sorry, yes, garlic as well. ठीक है ना. It is called mirchi bun. It is basically a bun maska with a layer of thecha inside it. It is gives that sweet, little bit spicy, amazing. Try that. So yeah, I think those are enough ideas for a chai stall. Can we incentivize the staff to upsell or bring in customers? Of course you can. One of my After this, we'll take the last question. One of my friends runs one of the best bars in the city. Not one of the best bars, one of the largest bars in the city. और वो पता है क्या करता है? वो सारे लड़कों को बोलता है वाइन की बोतलें बिकनी चाहिए या अल्कोहल की बॉटल्स बिकनी चाहिए, बिकॉज अल्कोहल की बॉटल जब बिकती है तो उसको ही गेट्स अ वेरी हाई प्रॉफिट मार्जिन ऑन दैट. एंड ही टेल्स देम आप अल्कोहल की बॉटल बेचो और 1,000 रुपए कैश मेरे से ले जाओ, नगद, ये नहीं बाद में, अभी ले जाओ. Sell the bottle, take the cash. Sell the bottle, take the cash. He has one of the highest bottle sellings in the city. Incentivize the staff, they will do it. We used to do, my brother Kevin Chugh, you can follow him also on Instagram. के follower नहीं है but बहुत interesting आदमी है, बहुत अच्छा खाना post करता है. KEVINCHUGH. He started making specials for the restaurant. He's a chef, so he started making these weekly specials. और वो बिकते नहीं थे तो उसका मूड ऑफ हो जाता था, यार बिक ही नहीं रहे, मैं क्यों करूं. मैंने कहा ठीक है. आई स्टार्ट टेलिंग माई बॉयज, जो बंदा 5 पोर्शन बेचेगा उसको मैं 500 रुपए दूंगा. 10-10 पोर्शन बिकने लग गए, हर रोज के 10-10 15-15 पोर्शन बिकने लग गए. इंसेंटिवाइज द स्टाफ, इट ऑलवेज वर्क्स. ओके, वन मोर क्वेश्चन.
जो स्टार्टिंग से कोई बेच रहा है अबाउट इवेंट्स, इफ यू वुड वांट टू टेक दैट अप.
आई डोंट नो, आई कांट सी इट.
We are planning and thinking. I'll just send it to you.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
It begins during festive season. However, we have just started and not sure how to manage things without fridge and all equipments in a stall of 6x8 or 8x8. So should we reduce the menu items or there are other ways around? Because infusing too much money is not an option and electrical points are also less in these places. Okay, that's the last question we will take. मेले basically. सब यही पूछ रहे हो कि दिवाली के मेले आने वाले हैं, मैं स्टॉल लगाऊं कि नहीं लगाऊं. ठीक है भाई. What is good ki chai? Is this a jaggery tea? It is just chai sweetened with good, man. Good lends a beautiful flavor. Okay, तो दिवाली के मेले पे स्टॉल लगाने चाहिए कि नहीं लगाने चाहिए? Okay, boss, I will define it by city. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. ठीक है ना? Tier 1 के दिवाली मेले इतने महंगे हैं ना. They will charge you 50,000 rupees, 70,000 rupees for a 2-day मेला. तो दिल्ली में मेरे को दिवाली मेला करने में बहुत मुश्किल होती है. बट दिल्ली में मैं दिवाली मेले पता कौन से करता हूँ? जो दूर है, एनसीआर के तरफ है, द वंस इन टुवर्ड्स द फर्दर एंड्स ऑफ द सिटी, बिकॉज वहां पे बहुत सारे लोग आते हैं. ठीक है ना? यहाँ पे जहां पे मैं रहता हूँ साउथ दिल्ली में सिर्फ ऐसे गिने चुने 400-500 लोग आते हैं एंड दे जस्ट डू लिटिल बिट होइटी टॉइटी रोमिंग अराउंड एंड दे बाय अ कपल ऑफ थिंग्स एंड दे गो बैक. ओके, तो वहां पे पैसे शायद से बहुत नहीं बनते, but some Diwali melas which have a lot of footfall will work. So you ask me, should I take a fridge? I think you should always take a fridge. In my experience, my fridge has, out of the 10 times that I've done Diwali melas, like maybe 3 times my fridge has gone spoiled. Okay. So what I always do is, my thing is कि यार fridge के बिना कैसे काम करें. ठीक है ना? Fridge के बिना काम करने का is the best तरीका. तो you, and also less is always more. So keep things less, do less items and you will always be better. Keep a short simple menu, keep a menu around the people that you are focusing and serve new things. मेले पे लोगों को आके नई चीजें खानी है. पाव भाजी कड़ी चावल नहीं खाना लोगों को, कुछ नया बनाओ, लोगों को अच्छा लगेगा. हाउ टू वर्क विदाउट फ्रिज? सर चल जाता है काम. लेट्स से आप गरम रखो ना चीजें. Think about it like this. For example, let's say if you're doing pav bhaji also, right? Pav doesn't need to be in the fridge, it's fine. But keep the bhaji, heat the bhaji once, okay, and keep it on the side. That's it. It will not spoil. Nothing will happen. You will have to be a little bit smart about it. And what about raw items? Like, do not keep raw items. No, cook it and keep it. Cook it and keep it. Don't keep raw items. Period. Okay. And someone wrote thermocol box. Yes, thermocol box also works very well. One second. Let me fix it. One second. He's asking me. So what if that's the main menu item? But if it's the raw chicken cannot be main menu item. No, you have to cook it. No. So cook it and keep it. Cook things will not go kharab. And absolutely, if you really need to keep a fridge also, then the best thing to do is get a visi cooler on rent. कोई कबाड़ी वाले को कॉल करो, उसको बोलो यार कोई विजी कूलर पड़ा है. विजी कूलर है तो ग्लास फ्रिजेस. Guys, listen, my fundas are always jugadu. I'm sorry, I'm a very jugadu person. I don't like to do too much kharcha to take out money. One second, when this guy has written this question 10 times. My restaurant start from afternoon 12 p.m. We are famous for pav bhaji. Can we start South Indian breakfast from morning 7 to 11? Yes, you can. Try it. But जल्दी हार मत मानना, ठीक है ना? क्योंकि टाइम लगता है ब्रेकफास्ट को उठने में. एज इंडियंस ना, नॉर्थ में ब्रेकफास्ट कोई खाता ही नहीं है. That's the biggest problem. South में फिर भी लोग breakfast खाते हैं. You can start. Um, yeah, but you can start. It'll actually be great for you क्योंकि इडली डोसा शाम दोपहर में बहुत बिकती है. एक बंदा चेकआउट करना, अन्ना का डोसा, ANNAKADOSA. I think he is also a Petpooja user. He operates from 6 in the morning to 4 in the morning. 6 in the morning to the 4. That's his. वो सिर्फ 2 घंटे या 3 घंटे के लिए बंद रहते हैं और वो सिर्फ डोसा इडली बेचते हैं. Okay, that's about it.
I
Shivani, I'm
think,
tired.
yeah, I think, yeah, the questions will keep coming. Kabir, I
Sorry,
think
guys. Love. Sorry?
you're stuck. I'm saying I understand because the questions will keep coming. For those जिनके questions नहीं answer हुए, don't worry. We are sending a form across जो मैं directly आस्था और कबीर को send कर दूंगी. If you have any questions, you can also reach out to him on Instagram. He's very active there. So anytime you can do that. But
If you can, Asal just put in that message. Yeah, Asal put in that
yeah,
message. यार देखो, कुछ टाइम पहले रियलाइज हुआ कि बहुत सारे लोग बात करना चाहते थे. तो ये एक मेरी वेबसाइट है kabirchugh.com, उस पर जाके आप एक सेशन बुक कर सकते हो. तो यार मैं बड़ा मजा आता है फ्री में करने के लिए, लेकिन पैसे भी बनाने हैं. मेरी भी शादी नहीं हुई है, शादी वादी के लिए पैसे जोड़ने हैं ना. तो इट कॉस्ट अबाउट 3000. The session is 3,000 rupees for 30 minutes. I feel weird in charging it also, honestly. मेरे को अजीब लगता है, but क्या करूँ यार, अभी इतना तो कुछ तो पैसे बनाने पड़ेंगे ना. तो वहां से बुक कर लेना. Come on the session, I can help you a little bit more there. ठीक है ना. Asa will mail you after you book the session. She'll message you. She'll ask for some documents, and we'll have a one-on-one conversation.
absolutely. And if you're missing out on anything, you can go also follow him on Instagram. He's very active. इनकी reels देखने में बहुत मजा आएगी, stories देखने में बहुत मजा आएगी. It's always very informative and entertaining, so don't worry about that. And with this, Kabir, thank you for one more lovely webinar. बहुत मजा आई, genuinely. I think we have gotten so much of things inside. मैं तुरंत अभी recorded session सबको भेजने वाली हूँ because it's so important to go through it again. अभी इतना fresh है सब कुछ. And you did such a
Thank
great
you.
job on presenting the best festival webinar that everyone was waiting for. Yes, the videos will be uploaded on YouTube. हमारे WhatsApp group पे भी जाते हैं foodpreneurs के. So if you're not a part of it, just message me. People will send you the link. सब कुछ उस पे आ जाता है. So you don't miss out on anything. And with this, we are going to end today's session. Some last words, Kabir, that you would want to say, and everyone in the audience show some love. A very big thank you to Kabir for coming over here, spending such a good time with all of our audience. Kabir, some ending lines from your end.
Always this is my last words. Always forever WIP. Just remember guys that it takes a lot. मतलब restaurant एक दिन में नहीं बनता है, कोई भी business एक दिन में नहीं बनता है. Always be a work in progress. It will work out. मैं भी पहले दिन पे अगर अपना मेन्यू देखता ना रेस्टोरेंट का तो मुझे शॉक हो जाता. We kept on building it, we kept on improving it. So just make sure ups and downs will come. Just make sure you are at it and only making sure to improve every day. That's about it. Yes, man. Forever WIP. See you guys. Have a good day ahead and have a beautiful season ahead. Happy Diwali, happy Dussehra, and a happy New Year.
Thank you so much, Kabir, and thank you so much for our lovely audience. And we will see you again very, very soon with another festival webinar, which is going to be talking about all the services that you need. Thank you for being such a great audience. We hope you love the webinar. Bye-bye. Thank you. Please do write on the chat if you love the webinar, and we will see you again in 1 week.